Hello everybody, I want to take a few minutes to walk you through how you actually navigate our Moodle course. Now you may have your screen enlarged and you may not see all 6 weeks here, but hopefully a scroll bar will appear right here for you if you need your screen to be larger. But I'm going to go ahead and keep it small so that you can see the course in its entirety. Just kind of working from left to right. You would obviously everything that's orange on this front page of the Moodle is obviously a hot link, and you would click on that to get to your course syllabus. You'd click here to get to our water cooler forum, which is just a place for you to celebrate, ask questions. And then of course, as I provide feedback throughout the course, you can click here to see your feedback to your weekly activities. Now, this is an icon-driven Moodle so that you don't have to scroll up and down every week. You can quickly get to portions of the course by simply clicking on each week, and as you see here, it's quickly brought us to week 2. I'm going to go ahead and use week 2 as sort of a model because it's the first real complete week that you'll see. So as you'll notice, each week you have an overview. That's an at-a-glance overview that gives you your learning goals, the net standard that we'll be addressing that week, as well as an idea of the assignments that you'll be doing and when those are due. If you'd like to listen to the weekly overview, you can listen to this Voki right here. If this Voki is not appearing, then make sure that you're using Google Chrome or Firefox. Windows Explorer will not help you navigate or fully experience Moodle, and you may not just know it's not there. These are called your cookie crumbs. You can either use your back button to quickly go back to where you were, or sometimes you may prefer to use your cookie, we call them cookie crumbs. So that's your overview, just gives you at a glance. Then the next link each week will be your assignment. Now you'll notice that this is a little bit of a different look. This is a published Google page, but basically anything that's blue here, you want your cursor as your friend so you can see that turned into a hand. So you want to make sure that you click on all of these learning resources. Then you would engage, you're going to engage each week in a forum with your peers around those resources. And then starting in week 2, you will actually be working with a Web 2.0 tool. You will actually be creating an actual product from this Web 2.0 tool. So in week 2, you're actually creating a Voki as part of your work that week. You will find a form rubric and an activity rubric at the bottom of each weekly activity direction, so be sure to pay attention to those. For the most part, everything is due on Wednesday. You are encouraged to continue to respond to the forum until Friday, of course, but your forum post and your assignment, your URL to your tool, and your brief description of how you might use a Voki are all due by Wednesday. So there are no formal activities due on the weekend, so I really suggest that you start to work ahead and use the weekend before to kind of look at your materials, craft your post, get used to your tool so that you can get those up and ready and done by Wednesday. So definitely work ahead and use your weekends to get ahead on your assignments. So when you're ready to post your forum, now we know that we don't really want to craft your answers right in a forum, because if you take too long, it will time out on you and your back button will not help you. I really suggest that you start using Google Docs and editing and revising your forum post there so that you can walk away, go out for the evening, come back and edit, and then you would simply copy that and then post it here. Now in your navigating Moodle page that you looked at during orientation will give you a better description on how to do that. So go back to orientation activities. But here's where you'll post and reply to each other around the forum. But then you also have that Voki you're going to develop, as well as a brief description on how it meets the net standards. This week is week 2, which is communication collaboration. So you would provide a brief overview here. Now I will have a model of what I'm looking for in here by the time you come to this course. So I'm kind of working ahead of myself, but I promise there'll be one here. But you will have to provide a working public URL to the Voki that you created, and then other tools as we move forward. So really overview with a Voki to help give you an oral overview, your weekly directions. Make sure you click on all those links. Your rubrics are there. This is where you kind of have our discussion, and then here's where you post your sort of activity or the tool that we worked with that week. And that's very similar how it works for all of the rest of the weeks. You'll see that they're very similar. Overview, activities, forum, and your Web 2.0 gallery, whatever it is that week. All right, so a little bit of a long video, so thanks for hanging in there. Again, you can't break Moodle. Just make sure you click on everything, read everything, and as always, I'm here on email. You know that I'll be holding virtual offices on Wednesdays from 3:30 to 5 if you need to hop on Skype and ask me a question, or if you see me on Skype anytime. So thanks for hanging in there. This is going to be a great, great course, and have fun.